Hey folks, wanted to go make another updated recording showing you what some of you have been asking me through emails. Um, some of you are getting a little bit nervous about your answers not being saved, and I want to assure you that they are, provided that you do hit submit. That being said, let me show you what I'm talking about. Um, a couple students have also asked where should they be putting their answers. So that goes without saying, but everyone here, you should notice we have under classwork, you've got Unit 1. There's everything you need right here. But once you start working on like your bell ringer and things like that, if you click on View More, you're going to notice at the bottom of this, there are two Google Forms, assignments number 11 and 12. These two forms are where you're going to be putting in all your answers. So if I show you the station activity sheet, and I'll choose this one because there's also another issue that some people have been asking about when it comes to pictures. So, excuse me, if I click on this and it opens up a Google form, you'll notice here, it's asking for email address, first name, last name, period, and so on and so forth. Now, say you go ahead and get this information in, and and I'll just go with a period for now. After I've followed the instructions, I'm ready to do my answers here. My first answer will be balloons, and my question number 2 will be cactus. And don't ask. Now, so here's the part that I want people to know. Say these are the only 2 questions you're going to answer right in this moment. You scroll down to the very, very bottom. You're going to notice there's a submit page. Now, before I do this, I want to remind myself, like I got done with just the first 2 questions. That's all I took care of. So I'm going to say to myself, I'm going to start off with task card number 3. I'll make a mental note to do that. So at the very, very bottom, I can hit submit. And in doing so, I get this little box. It's a box that pops up and says, edit your responses. Now, oh shoot, I happen to actually do task card 3. So I'm going to click on edit my response. Now you'll notice here, in this moment, right, because this form I haven't shut down, this form is still here, okay? But as I scroll through this, I can go and add maybe that other answer I've just remembered, tree. Now, here is another area that some of you have been asking questions about. How do I upload things? So, right here, there's a part where you're supposed to draw something for the station and then take a picture of your drawing and upload the file. Some of you are using your laptops or your Chromebooks or whatever, but some of you are trying to use phones. Okay, so here's my suggestion. You can do this a couple different ways. You can take a picture and then email it to your school account. That's one way you can do it. You could download to your phone a Google Drive app. So that's another way I've been using this. Either way, whichever I do, once I sign in to my Google Drive app, I can then upload my picture from my phone to some folder in my drive. Maybe I'm going to call this well, you just call it science. You could call it pictures. You call it whatever you want. Some folder that you can find. So say I go ahead and do that, and I upload a picture from my phone to my Google Drive, or I send an email to myself, my school email address from my phone. I've done that. Now, I click on Add File, and I'll take the role of saying, hey, I'm going to use my drive, and under my drive, gosh, there was some enrichment. I know exactly where I put that folder. I put the folder right here, and happened to be in this folder, Signs of Spring, and I happen to click on this picture right here because that's the picture I want to use. All right, so I've added that file. All right, you should be able to do that, and then again, remember at the very bottom, hit submit. Now, here's the kicker. If I close this screen, and then like, oh, I wanted to do a few more and I came back. I'm going to click on it again, and you're going to notice it'll pop up again, but it'll be missing all my work. Now, I remember I did my email address, my first name, my last name, my class period, and so on and so forth. It should be able to be a case where all my information has been saved, at which point I can then go and continue answering these questions. Because if I go back over here and I click on this, and that happened to be the station activity page. So if I click on station activity sheet, I can see over here under responses, at this point, the number is we have had a total of 53 responses so far have come in from these students. You'll notice here's all the emails of all the people who have gone and submitted this. Now, you'll notice that I do pop up twice, and that's okay. But all those emails are there showing me that there's 53 students who have submitted information. So I know that it's saving it. It'll be in there for me when I'm done, at which point I can then click on this and I can get a spreadsheet and I can see everybody's answers and I can go from there and I can arrange it as I see fit. Okay, so I'm not going to show you all that info, but just so everyone knows, a combination of your work is being saved and your picture is being uploaded. You just have to make sure that you're uploading it from a folder or file that you have access to, and then you should be all set. All right. Hope this works for everybody. Try and get as much of it done. Again, we'll be on 12:30 to 1:30 tomorrow. That's Thursday. We're also going to do a Martian movie review tomorrow as well. So I hope everyone's having a good night, and we shall see everybody very soon. Take care. Peace.